Hey guys, welcome back to Pokemon Red as Trainer Red from Origin series. So if you haven't watched the previous videos, I will request you to go and watch them. I have created a playlist on my channel. You can easily watch all the videos from there. There are only two videos if you don't count this one. So now that is out of the way, let's start today's episode. We have lot to cover. Let's go. So, to start this episode, we are going to fight against Erika, the Crash type gym leader. So, considering I have started with Charmeleon, this fight should be easy. And to be honest, it was really easy except for the fact that my Charmeleon was unable to one hit KO her Victreebel. But considering that Victreebel is a fully evolved Pokemon and my Charmeleon is just a second stage Mon, it was pretty obvious. But Victreebel knew Wrap, which was pretty annoying because if you don't know that in Gen 1, if your opponent uses Wrap, it continues to attack and it doesn't allow you to attack. So theoretically, if your Pokemon is slower than your opponent's Pokemon and if your opponent lands a wrap, it can kill you using just a wrap. Well, other than that trap and few poison powders, this battle was not at all a challenge considering that we had two Pokemon having type advantage against hers. So after beating her, let's just move on. Just outside the Celadon city, I used Pokeflare to wake up Snorlax and promptly capture it and move on to Fuchsia city where I will face Koga the poison monster. Well, to be honest, I was pretty worried about Koga because I didn't have any Pokemon having any type advantage against him. But surprisingly, Jolteon pretty much took care of all his Pokemon. I will just shut up and let you watch the massacre of Koga's Pokemon by my Jolteon. After beating Koga, I decided to go on a capture streak because I haven't caught anything recently. So in the Safari Zone, I caught a Psyduck, Doduo, a Chansey, Scyther on my second visit, and a freaking Taurus on my fifth visit. I almost went mentally insane, and then I went back to Lavender Town in the Ghost Tower. I caught a Haunter because Red used Haunter against Sabrina. So before beating Sabrina, we had to free Saffron City from the Team Rocket. So we invaded the, I actually forgot the company's name. Yeah, Silph company. And while I was infiltrating the enemy territory, I was challenged by my rival. And this is the weirdest place to have a rival battle. Well, to be honest, this is the second most weirdest place because the first one has to be Pokemon Tower. We are literally fighting on other Pokemon's grave. That is weird as hell. And yeah, with Jolteon's help, this battle was not at all a challenge. So let's just move on to the boss battle. Yeah, so the boss is Giovanni. So I basically led with my Charizard because in anime Charizard got actually the whole team of Red, actually no, that was just one on one against Charizard and Rhyhorn. But in the game I cannot do that, so I will just have a one on many, one on four against the whole Giovanni's team, and I just spammed Mega Punch Mostly I just spammed Mega Punch. Seriously, I just why am I and why isn't Kangaskhan stop hitting me? Yeah, so I just remembered that I can actually use other moves other than Mega Punch, and luckily Comet Punch missed and Ember did the job. And now he sent out Rhyhorn. So it's time to make that fight between Rhyhorn and Charizard. So Charizard used a strong Mega Punch. Rhyhorn countered with Horn attack. Then Charizard used Mega Punch, it missed. And Rhyhorn used Tail Whip, which actually kind of worried me because, and luckily, thanks to the poor I won the match because instead of attacking me after the tail whip, Giovanni went with guard spec for some reason. Then I continued my spamming of Mega Punch and Ember. Yeah, I don't know why Giovanni did not order any of his Pokemon to attack me, and there goes. Yeah, there was one scratch. That's it. And we won. Well, this was easy. Time to take on Sabrina. And yeah, before I leave here, I would like to have my one. So basically, the president of this company is a millionaire. Maybe I just assume that. So I he just says he's rich. So I will assume he's a millionaire. And I asked for $1 million, but that cheap guy gave me just a master ball. So here's the time for Sabrina. She is a psychic master, and I am ready with my the only weakness for psychic type ghost type Haunter. So this is the match between Haunter and Kadabra. And I started with Nightshade, and Kadabra survived and countered with Psybeam. So I again used Nightshade, and with that Nightshade, the Kadabra was down. Now Sabrina sent Mr. Mime, on which I used Hypnosis and it missed, and Mr. Mime used super effective psychic, and then Mr. Mime fell asleep. Nice. So this was my turn to heal some of the HP. So I decided to just spam Dream Eater until Mr. Mime wakes up. And I was actually hoping for a crit, but that never happened. And I finished the job with a Nightshade. And she sent out Venomoth, and I decided to use Hypnosis, and again obviously it had to miss, and again she used her favorite move Psybeam, and I again missed the Hypnosis, and she again used Psybeam, and third times is the charm. So Hypnosis lands, and I decide to use Dream Eater. And to my surprise, it was a critical and one hit KO. And I gained like 50% of my HP. And now it was time for her ace, Alakazam. So I did not want to rely on the accuracy of Hypnosis, so I just went with Nightshade, hoping for a crit or anything, but that obviously didn't happen. And surprisingly, Haunter actually survived on 8 HP, but I kind of know that it was gonna hurt himself because I know my luck. So I just went with my strong physical attacker, Dodrio. Oh yeah, Dodrio is the now the part of team instead of what was the name? Yeah, Fiero. So any Fiero fan out there, I'm sorry, I had to follow the story. And after Sabrina, it was time for the Fire Master Blaine. And since I'm a savage, I'm not going to bring any burn heal to the pack. Oh yeah, and before going to Cinnabar Island, I just pick up the Hitmonlee from the fighting dojo and also picked up the amber fossil from the pewter city and deposited to the fossil maniac to revive it and collected the key from the Pokemon Mansion. So it was time for the second last gym battle. Blaine the Fire Master. So actually it was a mistake. I didn't mean to lead with Dodrio. So I quickly switched into Lapras and for some reason Blaine used Super Potion on fully healed Growlithe, which was nice, a free switch in, and a surf was enough to take down Growlithe. Next was Ponyta, which was super fast and did Fire Spin. If it would have been, it would have landed, it would have been a really annoying situation, but it didn't. So good for me. And another troublesome mon, Rapidash wasted his turn using Super Potion for some reason. AI for Gen 1 was pretty weird, not gonna lie. And it actually survived on 1 HP. And now instead of healing, he goes for Fire Spin, which I had to move to get free, but yeah, I'm not gonna do that. So I was pretty confused which mon should I go with. So I just said, let's just go with my ace. And I decided to be a disrespectful person and decided to finish it with cut. And the final mon was Arcanine. I used Mega Punch, wasn't expecting much damage, but it was a crit and above half. So I just said, yeah, let's go one more. And Arcanine actually survived on 1 HP and the takedown missed. It would have been good if it landed, it would have taken itself down. But that was the battle. So now after Blaine has been taken care of, let's go for the final gym battle. Who could the final gym battle have been? Let's go and find out. And it's Giovanni. What a twist. So instead of challenging Giovanni, I just said, remember how badly I destroyed you last time? So will you give me the badge? And surprisingly, he did not agree because logic. So I started with my Snorlax and I have taught my Snorlax Surf, but I misclicked on Hyper Beam, and which was a critical and one hit KO. So Gen 1 Hyper Beam. So basically I don't have to recharge on my next turn because it was a KO. And I decided to go with Surf, please. Well, I was like thinking about going with the Hyper Beam, but then I decided, nah, let's just finish it with Surf. But still, I have no idea why I am not using the Lapras. But anyways, surprisingly, this actually not so surprisingly, this battle was very easy. And yeah, I don't have much to speak about this battle. It was just me spamming surf on all the mons. Oh yeah, and for ride on, I decided to go with my snow ace Charizard just to mimic anime. And you know my strategy, just spam Mega Punch, and it did not do anything. So I was kind of worried that uh, replicating anime in this situation is not good. So I just let's just spam Mega Punch until my Charizard faints. But surprisingly, I was ahead, and I was just worried about him landing a Mega Hornrill, but then I finished it with the flamethrower, and I just realized that I should have done that since the beginning. But anyways, this was the final gym battle and the final battle for this episode. So this is it for this episode. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please hit that like button, and if you're new here, then consider subscribing. I will be making more videos like this. So see you in my next video. Until next time, goodbye.